with the members right here. Oh my goodness, that is so clean. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I am so excited because EVERGLOW is finally back. It's been quite some time since Slay, and y'all know how much I love this group ever since day one, and then the Produce days when the respective members were on Produce. But aside from that, I'm really interested in what kind of route they're going to take this time around. It already seems like they're going to be doing something completely new, maybe outside of their wheelhouse, considering the concept, Jian with the on-point acting throughout the teasers, and of course seeing new names working with EVERGLOW. So I'll talk a little bit about that more after we dive into it after the first go around. But hey, without further ado, let me bring up EVERGLOW's Zombie. Make sure okay, English captions, perfect, let's go. Oh my. Oh my. Jian right away. Yerin. I like the strumming the guitar here. Yo, on the... Ooh, that bass guitar now. Whoa! Just trudging kind of movement. I'm kind of addicted to this sort of. Oh, what a follow-up from the post-chorus here. Okay, I know that we're somehow gonna get into a verse 2 here in this moment, but initial thoughts, wow, this is definitely different from what we're used to, both visually and sonically, like concept-wise and instrumentation that we usually would get that would be so signature by EVERGLOW. But, you know, I'm really interested in what kind of twist it's gonna take further on here, so... Mia throws it. Wow. Onda really suits this concept. X. Oh, what a transition. Ooh. That's brass work in the back. Wow, Eden. Love her fit in this scene. Matter of fact, all of their coordinated fits here. This bridge, though.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
Oh my goodness, look at the whole hospital setup. This is how they did it with the paint. Like they did the blood stains all over the room. Zombie. Yeah. Oh, what? With the string work here? Yo. Zombie? I messed with this song after the first go around. Upon first listen, I've got to admit, they are so back. I think in terms of Everglow's potential, it's always been there. They've showcased so many different concepts, but like really remained true to themselves. But I think this tackles a little bit more so on the experimental side for them. Don't get it twisted, because I feel like for other groups that do this here and there, it makes sense for them, right? But like to take this very Billie Eilish-esque approach, but make it very obviously concept heavy, is an interesting take, I've got to admit, and can be risky at the end of the day, because when you got something very concept and imagery heavy, especially on the music video side, it can take away from what's going on, right, production wise in the song, right, sonically, right, musically, the instrumentation, right? So believe it or not, the hooks are somewhat catchy. They sort of do its job, not like beyond its job, the hooks, right? Because later on, as it progresses, you start finding yourself singing along to the chorus and the earwormy post-chorus that is, of course, I would say purposely dealt in a way that it's gonna try to be earwormy, you know what I'm saying? It's being forced, I feel like. But then, aside from that, I felt like verse 2, a little bit of lost opportunity there of not having the likes of you or Aisha, right? Giving us a follow-up, like a 1-2 rap moment in this song. I mean, I feel like a crazy rap moment could have been fitted in this song, aside from it being very concept and performance heavy, right? I think they nail this though. It's just that it's something that is completely different from what we would expect from Everglow, and it might entice new listeners, new viewers. That's the positive part. Aside from that, like, come on though. Music video wise, I would have loved even more post-production, right, scenes being set up for Everglow, especially considering that this is a single album yet again, unfortunately. So this is where I don't understand, like, Yehua's vision. You keep this group out for so long. The A&R, I feel like, needs to understand they gotta keep going with the same people who's been doing it right for Everglow, who's been doing it right between Tempest and them, the A&R, and the people behind the scenes, the production teams, the singer-songwriters, right? I just felt like there's a little bit of lost opportunity here, and the fact that, you know, we know Yehua has the resources to push this even more, just some lost opportunity and potential to be done here. But I'm glad that this song did not go like a 2-minute 30-second, like it could have went that route, especially with the concept and how the song is so performance heavy. I think my favorite sections though would definitely have to be the bridge, the chorus, and the post-chorus. However, at the end, that sort of outro ending with the credits, I would have loved that string work, that like really, not necessarily sinister, but that creeping or like horror-like string work being done earlier on in the song, get more orchestral work into play. I think that would have enticed me even more and would have engaged me more into the song. But either way, I enjoyed this release. Might not be my favorite title track, but I gotta support Everglow all the way. Like, listen, I'm serious. I pre-ordered this album to support our girls all the way, and I really hope the next comeback doesn't take that long. I think, aside from that, we're gonna have to go through a second go around, and then at some point later this week, of course, we're gonna have to have the single album review of the B-sides. It's kind of surreal how the distribution played out for this. It felt well distributed, if I'm not mistaken, because there were a good amount of moments where I could really appreciate from Iren and especially Onda in this song. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Taking up the hi-hats here. There's that bass guitar work that I love. This is where it is so signature Everglow. Once we get into the meatier sections of the song per se, look at the expressions, look at their movements here. They nail this choreo, the choreo that was provided for them here. Yeah, the glasses, oh my goodness. Tuan really nailing the expressions too. I think I would have loved a little bit more contrast between the members and the backup dancers for sure. Maybe like black and white fits, you know, contrasting from this hospital scene that is all white and like silver / grayish. You feel me? I would have loved more contrast for this choreo to pop, but like still, I love the showcasing of the choreo, right? In full, the close-up moments. Verse 2 with Mia, very brief. It's like a 2-3 liner, unfortunately, but the ticking of the hi-hats, that bass guitar yet again. Thanks to you, let me try, but I'm just living now. Thanks to you. Ooh, that cool like keys, electronic keys. I need to listen to this more. It's quite mysterious in the back, that kind of instrumentation. Or maybe a woodwind instrument. My favorite scene hands down, because I think the contrast is better here. And like this transition was very clean, right? This is the one thing that I gotta commend, is just this transition with the members right here. Oh my goodness, that is so clean. There's this airy delivery that's like deliberately dealt like vocal direction wise, and I love it because it suits the song so well. It blends well with the instrumentation. The whispering, the breathing. It's got you feeling like, you know, that gasp for like that one gasp for air, you know what I'm saying? Like it works. Those 808 claps. Or like the stomping. That's what I'm saying, like that's why I'm getting this trudging kind of feel that I love. Zombie and EU really on point with the movements as well. Like even in this moment, I would have loved even more strings aside from the strings from the back lightly being done.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
I don't get the automated voice message part, honestly. But it works with the sound effects, what's being done visually. Oh. The final go-around, though, is so good. Just how they show every scene, right? But then it's different scenes, right? The splashing of just the blood over the walls and the floor. Zombie. No matter how hard it gets, no matter what I go through, I'm a zombie, right? I'm numb to that pain, right? I'm gonna keep on going. See what I'm saying with the post-chorus? Very earwormy and catchy. Would have loved the string work a lot. It really got me reminiscent of like the string work back from the first era, right? But I think visually they did an incredible job. I just wish Yehua would have pulled more resources in this, and a little bit more of production moments by the stereotypes would have been great. They're really great, the stereotypes, don't get me wrong, right? Worked with the likes of Bruno Mars, many of our favorite artists, but I don't know if the stereotypes in Everglow really work in that case, right? But for doing something different, sure, I'll go with it, right? But going with the likes of Andy Love, 72, I feel like we've gotten so used to them, and like, I would have loved them yet again, or even David Anthony on the title track. So I feel like the A&R, and I can't express this enough, the A&R and like Everglow and what Yehua wants to do, it's just not aligning with fans, right? I could say that, at least on my point. I'm not sure about you guys, but I'm sure people out there more than me love the Billie Eilish feel and having comebacks that are very concept and performance heavy. But honestly, I like a strike of balance between the three and between the two, you feel me? But let me know your thoughts. I gotta give this a solid 8.5 out of 10. I think more and more listens, it has that huge longevity feel to it, especially with the post-chorus, and I would say the bridge, the verse 2, I'm getting used to, even though it is so brief. It's quite effective with Mia, especially if you watch the music video and probably the live stage performances when those happen. But take care as always, be sure to like and subscribe. This has been Garrison, and peace.